Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you? I hope you'd be fine. Today we are going to learn something about adding and subtracting mixed numbers. We have already learned it multiple times, but today we are going to do it in some other way. So watch the video till the end. Do not skip the video. And if you like the video, please hit the like button. So it starts from question number 1, part A, which is 2 whole 4 upon 9 plus 1 whole 4 upon 9. So whenever students you come up with these type of questions, you can do it in multiple ways. So first of all you can do is you can separate the whole numbers and the fractions, like 2 whole 4 upon 9 plus 1 whole 4 upon 9. In this one, we have 2 and 1s as a whole. So we'll keep them separate and then take the fractions and solve them separately. And after adding them all, what we will do? We will just sum them up. How? 2 plus 1 is equals to 3. And since the denominators are same, the key to solve or add or subtract the fractions is your denominators should be same. So in this case, since we have the denominators same, so we can simply add the numerator. So it would be 4 plus 4 is equals to 8 upon 9. Now what we will do? We will combine the two, that is the whole number and the fraction. It will give us 3 whole 8 upon 9. Similarly, in part B, we are provided with 7 whole and 3 whole. So what we will do, we will add them separately and then we will add 1 upon 8 and 3 upon 8 separately. So 7 plus 3 is equals to 10. 1 plus 3 is equals to 4. 8 as it is. So your answer would be 10 whole 4 upon 8. In the last one, we have 1 whole and 6 whole. So we will add 1 and 6, which will give us a total of 7. Then we have 5 upon 7 and 4 upon 7. We will do it separately and it will give us a total of 9 upon 7. But here, in this case, since the numerator is greater than the denominator, so we cannot keep it like this, 7 whole 9 upon 7. So in this case, what we have to do, we have to split 9 upon 7 into two parts. How? We will subtract 9 with 7, we will get 7. So we'll keep 7 upon 7, and for 9 upon 7, 9 minus 7 is equals to 2. So we will make another fraction which would be 2 upon 7. And then what we are going to do, we will convert this as a whole number. This would be 1 whole 2 upon 7. Now this whole will be added to the previous whole, that was 7. And the fraction would be 7 plus 1 whole 2 upon 7, which is equals to 8 whole 2 upon 7. But since this involves a lot of steps, so instead of choosing this method, I have another method for you people, and which is very easy, very simple, and yet very convenient. And of course, it is applicable in all sort of fractions. And yes, in part B, if we talk about 10 whole 4 upon 8, in this case, we can simplify 4 and 8 as well. So we have to simplify them. 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8. But you see, there are so many different things that gets mixed and messy. So instead of choosing this method, what we can do, we can go for some other method. Okay. So what method can we choose that would be applicable for all of these fractions? So let's take 2 whole 9, 4 upon 9 and 1 whole 4 upon 9. So the first step to adding or subtracting the mixed numbers is to convert them into improper fraction. How? Multiply the denominator with the whole number. 9 twos are 18 plus 4. 18 plus 4 is equals to 22. It will become 22 upon 9. Then 9 ones are 9 plus 4 is equals to 13 upon 9. You see what we did? First we converted the mixed numbers into improper fraction, and after that we are going to add 22 and 33. Since the denominators are same, okay, so in this case we don't need to make them similar. Now 22 plus 13 is equals to 35 upon 9. Now, the next step, after getting the answer in an improper fraction, what we have to do, we have to check if we can convert it, if we can simplify it. And if we cannot simplify it, then what we have to do, the last step, we just have to convert it into mixed number by dividing it. So we'll read the table of 9. 9 fours are 36. So we'll take 9 threes are 27 minus, and the answer to this would be 8. Now, starting from here, we will make an arrow. The answer would be 3 whole 8 upon 9. You see, the same answer we are getting, which we got from the first method. Now we will move to part B. In part B, again, we have two mixed numbers, 7 whole 1 upon 8 plus 3 whole 3 upon 8. So in the first instance, what are we going to do? We will convert them into improper fraction. 7 8s are 56 plus 1 57 upon 8 plus 3 8s are 24 plus 3 27 upon 8. Now we will add 57 and 27, which will give us a total of 57 plus 27 is equals to 84 upon 2. Now we will see, can we simplify them? Yes, we can simplify them. And instead of simplifying them with 2, we can simplify them with 4 as well. 4 2s are 8, 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So the answer to this would be 21 upon 2. Now what we will do, we will convert them into mixed number. 2 1s are 2, then comes 1. And since 1 doesn't come in the table of 2, so we will put 2 zeros are 0. Then you will put a point, here comes 0, 2 5s are 10. You people make mistakes while dividing these type of numbers. You do not see that we have put down this 1. And since 1 doesn't come in the table of 2, so we have to put a 0 first, then comes decimal. It won't be 1.5 because 2 1s are 2, not 20. And since this is 21 and not 2, therefore the answer would be 10.5 and not 1.5. Okay. So instead of writing the answer in decimal, what we can do, we can stop over here. Okay, starting from here, the answer would be 10 whole 1 upon 2. Okay, now let's move to the third one. In the third one, it is 1 whole 5 upon 7 plus 6 whole 4 upon 7. So we'll do the same. That is, first convert them into improper fraction. This would be 7 ones are 7 plus 5, 12 upon 7 plus 6 sevens are 42 plus 4, 46 upon 7. Then 12 plus 46 upon 7, which is 58 upon 7. Okay, now we will divide it. 7 8s are 56. Then comes 2. So the answer to this one would be 8 whole 2 upon 7. The same answer that we have got from the previous method. But you see the difference between the two methods. Previously, we have to do some sort of calculations that looked messy and that seemed to be difficult because it involves a lot of steps. But in this case, we are solving it using the single method, the same sort of steps. So this would be easier for you to follow. Next, we have question number 2. In question number 2, what we have to do, the diagram shows the length of the three sides of a triangle, as you can see, and all of the three sides are given in a fraction. Now, we have to work out the perimeter of the triangle, and we have to write the answer as a mixed number in its simplest form. So in this case, students, when we have more than two mixed numbers and we have to add them. Acha, first of all, let me tell you that perimeter is the sum of all sides. What does it mean? It means we just have to add up all the sides. Let's take, this is A, B, and C. Then what we have to do? We just have to add up 7 whole 8 upon 9 with 5 whole 5 upon 9 and 3 whole 2 upon 9. This is what perimeter means. Perimeter means to add all the sides. And since there are 3 sides in a triangle, it means we have to add up all the sides. So in this case, what we are going to do, the first step would be the same. That is convert them into improper fractions. Okay. So 9 sevens are 63. 63 plus 8, 71. 71 upon 9. Then 5 nines are 45. 45 plus 5, 50 upon 9. Next we have 3 nines are 27. 27 plus 2, 29. Okay. Then we will add 71, 50 and 29. That would be 71 plus 50 is equals to 121. 121 plus 29 is equals to 150. Okay. Now we will divide them. 9 ones are 9. 6 left. 9 6 are 54. Again 6 left. So the answer to this would be 16 whole 6 upon 9. But in this case, students, we can simplify 6 with 9, or you could have simplified it earlier as well. That is 150 upon 9 could be simplified with 3, right? So we can simplify them like this. 150 upon 9. 3 threes are 9, 3 fives are 50 and 0. And in this case, you are going to get the same answer, that is 50 divided by 3. 3 ones are 3. 2 comes down, 0. 3 6 are 18. Subtract and the remainder is 2. So you see, we are getting the same answer, that is 16 whole 2 upon 3. And here, after getting the answer dividing 150 with 9, we are getting 16 whole 6 upon 9. So we can simplify the numerator and the denominator. So the answer would be 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. That is the same 16 whole 2 upon 3. What does it mean? It means the perimeter of this triangle would be 16 whole 2 upon 3. So the answer to this would be 16 whole 2 upon 3 meters, right? Next comes question number 3. This is of the same sort. The difference is now we will have the numbers, the mixed numbers having different denominators. So one step will be increased. How? Let us see. In the first one, we have 2 whole 1 upon 2 plus 1 whole 1 upon 4. So first we are going to convert them. 2 2s are 4 plus 1, 5 upon 2 plus 4 1s are 4 plus 1, 5 upon 4. Okay, but since the denominators are different, so we will make the denominators same. We will see if one of the number is the factor of another. So we will find its cofactor and make it the other denominator. So if we multiply 2 by 2, it will become the same as the other denominator, that is 4. That is 10 upon 4 plus 5 upon 4. This is the second step that we have to add in these type of questions where the denominators are different. And after making the denominator same, the steps would be the same. That is 10 plus 5 is equals to 15 upon 4. So what we will do next? We will divide it by 15 by 4. 4 3s are 12. And the answer would be 3 whole 3 upon 4. Okay. Next we have, let's see the next part. 5 whole 1 upon 3 plus 2 whole 1 upon 6. 3 5s are 15 plus 1 16 upon 3 plus 2 6 are 12 plus 1 13 upon 6. Now 3 2s are 6. So we'll multiply 3 by 2 to make the two denominators similar. And this would be 32 upon 6 plus 13 upon 6. Now we will add 32 and 13. The answer would be 45 upon 6. So we can simplify it over here with 3. 3 ones are 3 and 3 5s are 15. 3 2s are 6. So it becomes 15 upon 2. Now we will divide 15 by 2. So the answer would be 2 7s are 14 and 1 remainder. That is 7 whole. This would become the whole. Your cycle will start from here, going down and coming back. Okay. Make these arrows to remember that how you have to write it down in the mixed number form. 7 whole 1 upon 2 would be the answer. Remember, the quotient would always be the whole number, remainder would be the numerator, and denominator would remain same. Next, we have question number 3, part C. Again, 1 whole 5 upon 12 plus 3 whole 3 upon 4. Okay, 12 ones are 12 plus 5, 17 upon 12 plus 3 fours are 12 plus 3, 15 upon 4. Now, 4 is a factor of 12, so we will multiply 4 by 3, and the answer would be 17 upon 12 plus 45 upon 12. Then we will add 17 and 12, 45. The answer would be 62 upon 12. Okay. Now we will simplify them with 2. 2 6 are 12, 2 31s are. So the answer to this would be 31 upon 6. And then we have to convert it into a mixed number. 6 5s are 30. 1 remainder. So the answer would be 5 whole 1 upon 6. In the next question, it says Andrew uses 2 pieces of wood to make a shelf. Okay. He's using 2 pieces of wood, one of 2 whole 5 upon 8 meters and the other one 1 whole 3 upon 4 meters. What is the total length of the shelf? If we have to find out the total length, what do we have to do? We just have to add them up. So we'll add them. 2 whole 5 upon 8 plus 1 whole 3 upon 4. The first step would be the same. 2 8s are 16 plus 5 21 upon 8 plus 4 ones are 4 plus 3 7 upon 8. Then we will add them. We will get 28 upon 8. Now we will simplify them. 4 2s are 8, 4 7s are 28. The answer to this would be 7 upon 2. But now we have to convert it into mixed number. So it would be 2 3s are 6, 1 remainder. So the answer to this would be 3 whole 1 upon 2 meters. It means the total length would be 3 whole 1 upon 2 meters. Next, we have Andrew has a wall that is 4 whole 1 upon 2 meter long. Will the shelf fit on this wall? Explain your answer. Andrew has a wall that is 4 whole 1 upon 2 meter long. 4 whole is greater than 3 whole. It means yes, it will easily fit into the shelf. The shelf will fit onto the wall. Students, there was a mistake. First, we have to multiply 4 by 2. We mistakenly wrote 8 over here to make the denominator same. So it would be 21 upon 8 plus 14 upon 8. Okay, not 7 upon 8. And then after adding 21 and 14, the answer to this would be 35 upon 8. Now we have to convert it into mixed number. So it would be 8 4s are 32. 3 as the remainder. So the answer would be 4 whole 3 upon 8. Now, how do we know, since the wall is 4 whole 1 upon 2 meters long and the shelf has the total length of 4 whole 3 upon 8 meters, it means we have to compare which one is greater, 4 whole 1 upon 2 or 4 whole 3 upon 8. After comparing the two, we'll come to know that which one is greater. If the wall is greater than the shelf, then easily the shelf will fit into the wall. Otherwise, it can't. Okay. So how are we going to compare? The same way. First, we have to make them similar by 4 2s are 8, 1, 9 upon 2 and 4 8s are 32, 32 plus 3, 35 upon 8. Now, since the denominators are different, we cannot tell that which fraction is greater. So for that, we just have to multiply 2 by 4, since 4 is a factor of 8, and then it will become 9 4s are 36 upon 8 and 35 upon 8. Now, which one is greater? 36 upon 8 is greater, and 36 upon 8 was the fraction of 4 whole 1 upon 2. And 4 whole 1 upon 2 expresses the length of the wall. It means 4 whole 1 upon 2 is greater than 4 whole 3 upon 4. So we can say that yes, the shelf will fit on the wall since the wall is greater in length. Okay, so we'll write the answer as yes, the shelf will fit on this wall since the wall has a greater length than the shelf. Okay, now let's move to the next question, which says, Hua drives 12 whole 3 upon 4 kilometers from her home to the doctor's clinic. They are telling us the distance from the home to the doctor's clinic. Then she drives 5 whole 2 upon 3 kilometers from the clinic to her place of work. It means there are 3 places: her home, then the doctor's clinic, and workplace. First, they are telling us the distance between home and her clinic, doctor's clinic, that is 12 whole 3 upon 4. And then they are telling us the distance between the clinic and the workplace, which is of 5 whole 2 upon 3 kilometers. Okay, so these are the distances. Next, they're saying what is the total distance that she drives. So what we have to do, we just have to add them up. That is 12 whole 3 upon 4 plus 5 whole 2 upon 3. So what are we going to do? First, we are going to convert them. 12 fours are 48, 49, 50, 51 upon 4. And then plus 5 threes are 15, 15 plus 2, 17 upon 3. Now, here's a situation where both the denominators are completely different. None of them is a factor of another. So in this case, what are we going to do? We will multiply the denominators with one another. What does it mean? It means we are going to multiply 4 by 3 and 3 by 4. But don't forget to multiply their numerators as well with the same numbers. So this would be 153 upon 12 plus 17 multiplied by 4 is equals to 68 upon 12. Okay, now we will add them. So 68 plus 153 is equals to 221. And since the denominators are same, now we can add the numerators. So it would become 221 upon 12. Now what to do next? We will divide them. 12 ones are 12. After subtracting, we will get 101. And then 12 sevens are 84, 12 eights are 96. So we'll get 5 as the remainder. The answer to this would be 18 whole 5 upon 12. It means she drove a little more than 18 kilometers as a whole, because earlier she has driven uh, 12 kilometers and a little more, that is 3/4 kilometer further, and then afterwards she drove for another 5 whole 2 upon 3 kilometers, which means that as a whole she has driven 12 plus 5 17 kilometers, and then 3 upon 4 and 2 upon 3 when added gives us a total of 18 whole 5 upon 12 kilometers. In the next question, it says, this is part of Kia's homework. She has made a mistake in her solution. Okay, let's see. Acha, when they will give us these type of questions, students, in these type of questions, we have to use the first method, the method that is given in the book. So let us learn that method as well. This method says that question is given as work out 5 whole 3 upon 8 plus 7 whole 5 upon 6. Because we have to work out the correct answer as well. So let us start from the correct answers. And then we will try to figure out that what mistake has Kia made. Okay, so in this method, what we have to do, we have to separate the whole numbers and the fractions. So it will give us 5 whole 3 upon 8 plus 7 whole 5 upon 6. What we will do, we will add 5 plus 7 separately, which will give us a total of 12. In the second step, what we have to do, we have to add the fractions 3 upon 8 plus 5 upon 6. So if you people can figure out that which number would be their common multiple, that's great. Otherwise, you can simply multiply the denominators with one another. Like if we see at 8 and 6, there ain't any number that is a factor of another. That is 8 doesn't come in the table of 6, and so 6 in the table of 8. But yes, we know that 8 and 6 have a common factor as 2. So they will have a common multiple 24. Okay, so if you can figure out that the both are the factors of 24, so you can go for this one, like 8 3s are 24, 6 4s are 24. This will make your denominator same. Or if you find it difficult, you can go for this method as well, that is 8 multiplied by 6 and 6 multiplied by 8. Okay, let me show you that in both cases you'll get the same answer. 3 3s are 9 upon 24 plus 5 4s are 20 upon 24. After adding it up, we will get 29 upon 24, and in this case, we will get 18 plus 40 upon 48 upon 48. That is 58 upon 48. And after simplifying it, since both are even numbers, after simplifying it, we will get the same answer. That is 2 2s are 4, 1 8 18, 2 9s are 18. Then 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8. So you see, in both the cases, we are getting the same answer. So you can go for any number. So the whole number that we are getting is 12, and the fraction that we are getting is 29 upon 24. And since this fraction is greater, that is an improper fraction, it means we have to split it into two different fractions. That is 24 upon 24. 29 minus 24 is equals to 24 upon 24, and 29 minus 24 is equals to 5. So the other fraction would be 5 upon 24. Okay, whenever you will get the answer in an improper fraction, you will have to split it into two parts. Okay, the first part would be the whole number, that is 24 upon 24, and the next part would be the remainder, that is 29 minus 24 is equals to 5. 5 upon 24 would be the answer. And when you will add these two fractions, you will get the same answer, that is 29 upon 24. You can check it also. Okay, so this will become one whole, and it would be 5 upon 24. So I think here we have figured out that Kia has made mistake in adding, in splitting the fraction. She splitted the fraction after adding it. It would be 29 upon 24, but she made a mistake in converting the improper fraction into the whole number. This is the mistake that she has made. So it would be one whole 5 upon 24. Or you can do it as well like this. Like if you divide 29 by 24, you will convert it into an improper fraction. 24 ones are 24. Then comes 5 remainder. So it would be one whole 5 upon 24. And earlier we already had a whole number that was 12. So what we have to do, we have to add 12 with 1. And 5 upon 24 would remain same. So your answer would be 13 whole 5 upon 24. So what mistake Kia has made? Now we can write Kia has made the mistake in converting the improper fraction into mixed number. So she had to write it one whole 5 upon 24 instead of one whole 4 upon 24. So we have completed both parts of this question as well, students. So for now, I think that's it. Inshallah, we are going to discuss a few more questions in the next video. Until then, take care. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to my channel. And if you have any sort of queries, you can contact me on my WhatsApp as well. Take care. Allah Hafiz.